Right, getting back into it. Woo! Okay, so there's still quite a bit I need to do. Do I have the hover pack on? I do, but I don't think I have power in range either. So let's just fix that right now because there's blueprinting that I need to do, I think. So let's see. Huh. Okay. Let's put another one over here. Just want to make sure that I have, power coverage so I can hover with no problems. Yeah, it should work fine. Okay, so let's look at blueprints. So I only have my basic blueprints. So I need blueprints for assemblers and manufacturers. I should pull up my plan to give me a minute to pull something up. Just need to bring up the satisfactory modeler. So, what are we working on? So this is my plan, which I've shown once or twice, but this part, or this part, is taken care of. So, except I don't think I have 1200, or do I? I think I did do 1200. Anyway, all this is taken care of. So the next thing I need to do is, let's move this so it's sort of aligned. So I need to take care of the blueprints for all of the assemblers. This one's easy, it's just a single assembler. I'm not making a ton of motors at the same time. I should probably boost it up, but whatever, it's all good. Let's go back to here. But I need to build blueprints for these assemblers. So the most amount of assemblers I'll be using is 8 for the frames, or modular frames. And the modular frames are going to feed into this assembler at some point. Because the whole point really is to build up all the iron products. Some of these are alternate recipes that I'm using, but basically build all of this factory up so that it makes heavy modular frames. And then maybe at some point go to the next step and then the next step. But it'll also have some extras that it's just going to put into storage for me, so I'll be able to get rid of all the other factories that are here. And because there's so much iron in this area, I can expand the factory to produce more and more and more, and you get the idea. So it's meant to be expandable and produce everything that I need for this. And my camera's messed up in this scene, so I need to fix that at some point, but whatever. So yeah, so need to do some blueprints for this. I'm not sure the maximum amount of assemblers I can put, but we'll figure that out. Maybe we can make a blueprint that has 8. If we do, yeah, I don't know if it'll fit within the blueprinter, but again, we can figure it out. So that's the plan. It's what I'm working on, or working from, essentially. So let's get back to it. Move out of my way. Here and here. Okay, first things first. What is the maximum amount of assemblers that I can put in one layer? I might be able to do 8. Let's bring this all the way to the edge. I don't think I'll build it to the edge. Wait, wrong. There. That's one. Why is it not aligning properly? Why you gotta do me like that? 2, 3. So yeah, I think 8 might not be too much of a problem, because it's taking 2 foundations, so I could have a whole foundation between them, and I can have 2 rows of 4. So I can do the 8 first. Actually, no, because I need to... Well, I can do 8 because I can do it on 2 floors, really. Because I'll need to push these in a little bit. So yeah, I'll have to do 2 floors, 4 on each floor. And then, so I can do the 8, the 6 will be easy, and then the 4 from there should be easy. And sort of make it look like these, so similar aesthetic to these. So I can't do 2 rows. So what I can do is I can build it in such a way that what if I build it in two parts, 2 mirrored parts? So we'd have 4 here with all the inputs and outputs set, and then do another one. I wouldn't have to rebuild it because I could just flip the directions of the inputs and outputs. And that way I can just flip it and have as much space as I need between them. So I could have, like, for example, the output or the inputs like right in the middle here. Or maybe here. And then have the mirrored version run this way. And this one run that way. Yeah, maybe we can do that. And it would still give me a foundation between each row, but I'd have all the inputs and outputs sorted. So let's figure this out. So let's put a concrete pillar here, because this is going to be my, no matter what, I want the edges of it to be, so this will be the edge of my blueprint. So I'd probably run my outputs on this line here. Put in the assemblers lined up with this line for the output, and then build from there. And if I can put 4 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe that'll look good. Have each assembler running on this line. Gives it a little bit of space. It should give it a little bit of space between them. So let's try that. So I wanted my mergers here. Make sure I have you aligned where I want you. I think this will work. I'd have to start the assembler on that line. I could bring it closer, but I kind of like it a little bit more spaced out. And it's not like I'm going to be hurting for space too much. Oh yeah, that's not actually going to work. Or is it? No, Dang it. Okay, so these aren't going to align perfectly. Which I guess doesn't particularly matter. It's not going to have an even amount of space on the end. Yeah, like there's a ton of extra space here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's say we start here. 3, 4, 5. 1 there. 2, 3, 5. That's 2. 3. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that'll be no. Okay. Let's see if there's a way where we can sort of space these out evenly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So each of these is 5 wide. So we have 25 divided by 4. 6 1/4. Back here. Maybe? This is like right on the line, and this one's just past it. Do I want it to be perfect? Kind of, because I kind of want this to be tileable. So put this right on the first line. Like that. And maybe one, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try that. Yeah, that doesn't work because they're not evenly spaced. So can I bring that by 1/2 meter? Does it matter though? Like, what if we do this? So there's a little bit more space between these two. But on the ends, they're perfectly even. I think that might work, because then that gives you a tiny little corridor to scooch through. I think this will be acceptable. So for inputs, output's fine, I'm not worried about it. Inputs can go along this line. And maybe do it on an elevated conveyor. Or do I just do it one straight on the floor, the other one elevated? Maybe do it closer. Do it like here so I can have like the compact lifts. Let's see. Or do I do double height? So that way I have like a walkable here. The only thing is if I mirror this, I'd have to split the inputs because I'll have basically 2 rows of inputs for it. So I'd have to split the inputs. Or maybe the mirrored input doesn't have the splitters, it just has the assemblers with the output, so that way I can place it and then just connect. And maybe I can do that. I'm wondering if I can actually because it's like half. Yeah, if I put it here, yeah, it's too long. So close. Well, when I unlock the Mark III Blueprint Designer, I can do that. So yeah. So yeah, for the mirrored version, I could just not have the input. I can just delete the input out of it, and then we can do it that way. I'd have to connect them, but it's not like this factory is going to be using a bajillion of them. And I kind of like the idea of having or being able to walk underneath. I know for these ones I put catwalk above the splitters, but I don't think I want to do that for the assemblers. think I just want to have them straight on the floor and be able to walk. Although having the catwalk gives you a good overview of the whole thing, it's kind of a better vantage point. Oops, wrong button, that's not what I wanted to do. I guess worst case I can just run a catwalk on each side, like one here and then one there, and I think that'll work. Okay, let's just get these inputs sorted and then we'll figure shit out from there. You are right on the line here. So maybe I do one input on the ground and one lifted up and run the catwalks above that. Maybe. Yeah, I think this will work. So let's do splitter. Ooh, actually this might be way too close. Oh, maybe not. What if I started down here? No. Yeah, I think it might be too close. Not a problem. Move it over to here. So that's 2 meters. Or a meter. I think that'll probably work better. Let's do the top first. Okay. I think this will work better. Yeah, that's much better. Okay. There we go. I think I can do the auto connect that way too, so it should be okay. Alrighty, next. Here. Whoops. Ew. Not what I wanted. Might as well just use the fastest route and not worry about calculating stuff. So yeah, for the mirrored version, I just get rid of all this nonsense. And then I'll figure out the walkways in a minute. Because yeah, the walkways on the assemblers are going to be much higher. So I'll have to push the roofs higher for this anyway. Do I set it up as 2 floors? Because I can. I have the space for it. So I can do 8 assemblers. I just have to take these parts, shoot them up to the 2nd floor, and they would go in the opposite direction. Or I can have them going in the same direction and just... I'm just thinking out loud here. Because I could have 8 in the blueprint making the same thing, and then I don't know if I should do a mirrored version. I don't know. Maybe just keep it at 4. On 1 floor. Because the volumes of what I'm going to be making with these is still going to be relatively low. So it's not like these where I'm making a pretty decent amount of items and then multiplying it as I need to. And yeah, I'll have to figure out how to finish this building too, so it looks kind of cool. But alright, let's just leave it at 4. Leave it on a floor, and then deal with all the rest of the malarkey. Okay, so let's do catwalk. So I think what I'll want is a T-junction. Oh no, maybe just a straight, because yeah, they're gonna connect to the same ones. it's centered. And we want to zoop it. Yeah. And then the stairs for the entrance will be outside of it. So I just have to make sure that I have a border around it. Because the assemblers are going to be up here on this floor. And then, so it'll be 5 wide. 5 wide by 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think it's gonna end up being 5 by 5 with both sides. Okay. I'll test it, but I think this will work out. So I don't need to put pillars on that side, just on this side, and then do the roof up to here. So it'll really be up to here, and I might have to close the gap after. Yeah, we'll see how I need to do that. Let's do the output. So input's coming this way, so output needs to come out this way if I want this to be tileable. Forgetting this is a hover pack. Cool. And just for the purposes of being able to use auto connect. Wait. Cool. Just had a thought. I don't think it'll be enough space though. So I was thinking, what if I move the assemblers all the way to the edge on each side, give the middle more space, and then run a walkway in the middle that connects to this side and would connect to the other side. But I don't know how many squares does this take. It's only takes half a foundation. And I'd be moving these over by 2 meters on this side, 2 meters on this side. Oh man. I think I want to do that. Designing in real time. So yeah, there's probably going to be quite a bit of this until I get these blueprints sorted the way I want them. And then the decoration and the lighting and all that fun stuff. Guess I didn't have to get rid of that, but so let's see. I think it was like this. Yes. So if we do that, sure we're there. Then this one. You're on the edge. You're on the edge. Now. It's not dead center though. Well, it is dead center, but I don't think I might be able to. H. Make sure it's at the right height. So this might work. I don't think I'll be able to bring it all the way to the end, but that's fine because these don't auto connect anyway. Yeah, I think that'll work. It clips here a little bit, but I think it'll be fine. It's not like I can move anything, but yeah, I don't mind if it clips a little bit here. Sure. Okay, let's put our splitters and mergers and stuff. Come on. Creating these blueprints is so much easier now that I can just float and I don't have to be constantly jumping around. Yeah, I have a good feeling about this. Okie doke. Merger. Oh, no. You were supposed to be aligned. You were supposed to be the chosen one. Ah, for God's sake. So it did its usual thing where it snaps and says it's aligned, but it's not actually aligned. Not sure why it does that. It's a little bit annoying. Okay. Straight. You're good. You're good. And what I can do is run that to there. Leave it as a T intersection because I can use it to connect to multiple. Oh, that's interesting. Catwalks are allowed to overhang a little bit. So maybe I do just overhang it. Although I might end up with a little bit of weirdness, so I'd have to... Yeah, it's just easier to not go all the way and just manually connect it after, because I don't want to deal with a whole bunch of weirdness when I'm putting some of these down, because I could potentially use it for making much larger factories and stuff, because I could double this up to at least one other floor, maybe two. So, yeah, we'll see. Okay, let's enclose this. Because then we're gonna need to do power. Think that'll be high enough. How many is this? Just two, right? 1, 2. Yep. Okay, now we want frame floor. this gets it at the height that I want. So I think I'll bring it to here. I think I can make it so there's no overlap. Worst case scenario, I just take off this row. But it'll just have to have the right spacing. Did a 1 meter foundation. It's concrete though. Yes, coated concrete, please. Now, power. So I'm gonna want power inputs, kind of like these ones. So on each corner, basically, on the outside. Oh no! How did I get it to work on these? Because I didn't squish it in. Or did I? I don't think so. Interesting. I could. No, because then I wouldn't be able to connect to it. So that's weird. Okay, well, it's not a huge issue. Yeah, because these aren't on a wall, so I'd have to do something fancy for it. Whatever, it's fine. Okay, so the power's along this line, so what I can do is just put that there. Can't see what I'm doing. mind cables too much. Here. It's not perfectly in line, but whatever, that's fine. You go here. Damn you. Oh, and you're not even in the right place either. Okay, so internal power is fine, but the external power connectors, how did I get that to work on these blueprints? Or did I? Mysteries. Okay, let's start playing around with the fun stuff. The lights. Actually, I want to see if something changed. Because I changed a bunch of settings. Like I lowered a bunch of settings. I just want to make sure it didn't do anything funky with the light. It doesn't look like it did, so I think we're good. Okay, why is my Discord beeping at me? Let's find out. Oh. Didn't come up, but that's fine. Okay, lighting. How are we going to deal with it? So for these ones, I put like a light just above the catwalk facing the machines or pointing towards the machines. And then a light above each machine. Which, you know, looks kind of nice, I find. These are bigger machines, so I'll need bigger signs. Like, it would almost have to be the billboard. But even the billboard doesn't feel big enough. And the large billboard just, I don't know, it just feels huge. Okay, I want you to go under. I don't think I'll be able to do that. There, thank you. So actually this might work. So what I'm gonna want to do is make sure that it's centered above it. I don't like it sticking out like that. So I guess that's gonna have to be fine. And preset for the colors. Go layout, we want this. We want the emission to be 3. I set it to glossy. Ah, damn. Do this again. Here, select, change the layout, 3, glossy. Ooh, okay. Ah. So I need to move it to the edge so it's completely encased. Okay. I know what I need to do. So make sure it's covered completely. So this will be like a continuous light strip, whereas that one has gaps. This one won't, just because the nature of the machines. Although there will be a gap in the middle. So if I want this to go under, and then you go here, the next one will go here. I like that. Yeah, it's nice and bright. And I don't think I need, because these billboards are so big, I don't need extra light. Granted, I don't think I needed the extra lights over here, like these things. I don't think I needed them, but you know, they just add a little bit of detailing. And yeah, the floor is much closer to these, so it's a little bit more claustrophobic, but oh, okay. This might be a problem. Yeah, this might be a problem. No. Wait. No, I want to. Come on, give me the foundation, please. Let me delete don't want to delete the sign. God damn it. So, yeah, so I guess that's a thing. I didn't put siding. Let's see if I can do that here. How does that look? Not bad, but not great. I guess I'd only really need to hide this gap. Or you know what? Just put another layer over top. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll just do this, and then just do a second layer over top to hide it. Wait, why am I being a dummy? I can just put 2 meter foundations on top of here. I don't know why I can't get rid of these. Like, seriously. Okay. Oh. Dang it. It's wrong. There. So I can just cover this with the 2 meter floor. I don't know why I was overcomplicating it. because I can just do this. We want, oops, grip metal, coated concrete, 2 meter. Yeah, that covers it. I could have scooched it down by a meter, but I think this will be fine. Yeah, that looks perfectly fine. The only thing is this part's like super duper dark. So think. Let's see. Should I do something here? I feel like I kind of have to. Just so that you can see what's on the ceiling, because you can't really see anything right now. I don't know if I want to do the same thing that I did for those. Although it would keep it consistent. Maybe I can do this. I had to scooch it in a little bit so it's not sticking out as much. And then we can do 2 meter signs. No. 4 meter signs. Layout, this. It's kind of cut in the middle. Doesn't look too bad. Oh. But it doesn't actually illuminate the ceiling at all. So it's kind of pointless. So I think for now we just leave it. I think this is pretty good. I think we can work with this. So maybe also just keep it generic so I don't have a bajillion blueprints, because I don't think I need to do that. 4x assemblers. Left. This directory. Oh, because I already have that. There. Okay. So for the next part of this, we want to take away this side. Keep that. And then just have to redo this. This part. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I had them here. Okay. There. Okay. Pretty sure that'll work. We can test that in a second. Mirrored. And then we want to go here. Good. Save. Okay. Let's test it. Okay. Okay, no. Oh. I forgot. Dooby-dooby-dooby-doo. What? Why isn't the hover pack working? What the heck? No connection. Oh. Well, that's annoying. There. Okay, so this line. I think that'll work. Okay. That's actually really, really close. It might be a little bit further out than I'd like. But no, it's pretty much the same. Nice. Okay, so keep the catwalk, but everything else is fine. Oh yeah. Okay, I am pretty pleased with this. So let's do some updating here. This is done. This is done. We need the 2 assemblers, or a blueprint for 2 assemblers. Okay, let's make sure I save this. Okay. So, ow. Do I need a blueprint for 2 assemblers? I think I do. 4, 4, 6, 8, 1. I don't think I need 1 for 2 assemblers. Because I can just do a 4, or do 2 4s side by side, take off 2 of them, and that's my 6. So I think that'll work. Okay, so we're gonna need a logistics floor, because I don't think I put these in any particular order. I should have been paying more attention and put them in the right order. Because, yeah. Or maybe I did. Maybe I inadvertently did. So I have rods, plates, pipes, and wire. I think I put them mostly in order, so they should be fairly easy to route. Huh. I was actually smart about it. But I think I still want a logistics floor. So I'll make it 2 pillars high. And that should be high enough. Should be high enough for me to be able to mess around with routing. Just in case, and just to keep it a little bit clean, at least. And it's not like vertical height's going to be a problem. So hello, truck. And then this is just regular concrete. Okay, I want you. Okay, it's gonna be kind of annoying doing it that way. Perfect. And then I can just take my blueprint and yeah. For some reason, oh, because it's a 2 meter. That's why I don't have a 1 meter blueprint for that. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Oops. Stop. Yeah, that was weird. It looked like it was a millimeter lower. Probably gonna have to do some more blueprints. Just like foundation blueprints so I can knock out huge floors with different foundation sizes. Okay, so this isn't going to be enough anyway, so I might as well just go super far this way. And I just thought about it. I think I want the floor to be coated concrete, but I don't have it on the bottom floor there. Whatever. Okay, just out to here is fine. So figuring out all the aesthetic touches for the rest of the building, that's going to take a bit of time. But I'm sure we can figure something out. Can't remember if I finished connecting everything for the concrete. I think I did. Yeah, I did. Whoa! Yeah, it's connected, okay. But these are not getting power. So that would help. So yeah, everything's blocked up right now because nothing's really connected to anything else. So everything should be yellow. Why is this one green? Okay. Enough lollygagging around. I think that's a word. This is all coated concrete. Have to clear it first. Okay. Clear all this out. There. Definitely gonna have to add more light, and I'm not sure how I'm gonna divide the floors. Gonna be using an elevator for sure, but I'm not sure if I don't think I can get the elevator floors to stop on these. So I'll have to have like somehow to get up there. So like the elevator floor is going to stop here, like right there, and then have some stairs to go up there, but these are in the way. So yeah, I need to figure that malarkey out too. Later, that's a problem for future me to figure out. Right now, I want to finish this. I'd like to get at least my first batch of assemblers doing stuff. So I'm also gonna have to figure out storage. I'm gonna have to build out a storage area in this factory. And then route stuff to it. Which shouldn't be too bad with the logistics floors. It's more... well... yeah, it depends on how I split stuff out. Deal with storage later, because I did design it to have a little bit of overflow, so my constructors are making a little bit extra of every item that doesn't get used by the assemblers, and the assemblers are making a little bit of extra items that don't get used by subsequent assemblers and manufacturers. So some of it's getting split off in storage. I have an idea on how I can do that, but I will figure that out later. Okay, so first batch of assemblers will be using pipes or not pipes, sorry. Rods, that's my modular frame, so I need to do the stitch plates is going to be annoying to route too, because okay. Yeah. Let's just put assemblers down, and then I'll figure out the routing later. Because I'm going to need 8 assemblers for the modular frames, which is going to feed into the manufacturer, which is going to do the heavy frames. So, yeah. So let's put the 8 assemblers for the modular frames here, because they're going to need rods, and the rods are right there. And then the reinforced iron plates are going to need these plates and wire from over there, which shouldn't be too bad to route. And then I need to make stators and rotors, which I can... interesting. I can put... because it uses the same inputs for both. Huh. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this will work. So I'll need, go closer. So I'll put 8 for the frames here. And then I need 6 for the iron plates here. And then I can put 8 here, which will do my stators and rotors because they use the exact same inputs. So I can use the 2 mirrored versions. And yeah. And that basically covers everything. Huh. Okay. Cool. Cool. So I feel like this will work out great. So input left. So let's turn it this way. But what I really want is to have it aligned here. So I have this extra little bit, so maybe get rid of that later. So I have this extra little bit where I can do the inputs and outputs. Cool. This is gonna work out way better than I thought. Okay, why are you not? Perfect. And the output's coming on the same side. So that's good. And then I just have to deal with these. There. That's it. Step 1 done. So because this is a little bit wider, ooh, okay. These pillars aren't going to line up from floor to floor, which is fine. I am going to have to run power though. So what I can do there, and I need to connect this to here. So all that's powered. Now I just have to tell them what to build. It's too far for me to do it from here. But Okay, I have to fly. So, modular frames. And I'm not concerned about clock speeds because I'm overproducing some of the basic stuff. So if my numbers are off, it doesn't particularly matter. So down here, I have 2 foundations between each group. So I think I'll keep with the same theme. So next would be for the plates, and I need 6 of them. Let's just get these aligned. Okay, it's 1 foundation, 2 foundations. So instead of 6, why don't I just do 8? It'll just change. Oh. Yeah, I'll just do 8. Screw it. It'll output more plates than I need anyway. And I'll just be storing the rest. So I should be okay. So yeah, let's do that. Let's do 8 for each group. Screw it. Because the numbers should work out to be fine. Here, might as well do the other one. There. Lovely. Oh yeah, okay. I was wondering, like, why are the lifts on that side? Oh wait, that might be an issue then. Yeah, it is. Fudge. Okay. You're coming out here, so you should be fine. Yeah. Okay. So I need to do this one first. God damn it. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're good. Good. There. So now, take this to here. there. Then we connect you, you go here, here. Here. Perfect. Okay. So I already set these to be frames. These will be my reinforced pipes, or my reinforced plates, and they're going to be the stitched so that I can use the wire. Perfect. And now I need to deal with your inputs and outputs, or just the inputs. What? There. So you're good. So the outputs from this are going to go to that, and then whatever's left over can go to storage. And then this side, let's do rotors. And then this side, we'll do stators. There. Okay. And I have to deal with these. Okay. Perfect. So now, inputs. Since these take 2 inputs, the inputs aren't coming up side by side, they'll be stacked. But it should be fairly simple. I do need to figure out, how to get them. Should be fine. No worries. So we'd have floor hole here, and then one here, and then we just do this. Feels too high. It is. So can I put one of these right there? Perfect. And then we do you. Yeah, I need to put a conveyor pole in front of it, or else it won't get to the right height. Or at least that's what it feels like. Maybe it will. Maybe I don't need it. Yeah, it's fine. I just have to go up two snaps. Okay. 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 Inputs sorted. Need to sort the outputs of these. So, I think this one's easy because I think it's only going to one place. Rods. Yeah, so the rods are only going in to feed that, and then whatever's left over will go to storage. So what I can do is merge them all up. So bring this up, bring that up, merge them in the center with merge them in the center, and then I'll have to replace the last splitter for each of these, like the last splitters on these lines to smart splitters, and have the overflow come out here and go into storage. So for all of these, I'll have to do that. and then I can have the outputs go back under, come out here, or go up to the next floor. No, the outputs of these are going to go this way anyway. So yeah, they'll have to go under, scoot over here. Okay, let's deal with the modular frames first, and then figure out the rest after. Okay. So I'll need floor hole, which I will put here. Then put one here. Grab a lift, go here. Okay, why are you not snapping? Why are you not? Is this not the center? It is. What the heck? Okay. Try this again. So the center should be right there. But it's not. Why is it off? What's going on here? It's a full, and that's a full. And they are at the same... They're not. Interesting. No, it is. Then why is it off? Something is weird. So now, if we do merger here, and here, and here, don't need you, don't need you. Okay, so these Why don't you have any ingots? What's going on? What the? Oh. That would explain it. Fudge off. Why are you not building where I want you to build? What the heck's going on? What the? Okay, I don't understand what's going on here. I don't get why this is not connecting right. Okay, now it is. Friggin' weird. What? Now I can move it? Oh, no, I can't. We need to fix that. Okay, so I'm also gonna have to fix the same thing over here. But whatever. Okay. It's going up, going up, going up, and blocking here, which is fine. So this. Let's do again. Centered here. didn't do... Well, actually this might make it a little bit easier then. Why can't I connect you? Really? Are you really gonna do that? Oh, okay, there's something going on with these that's making them impossible to connect, I guess. And of course, the rotation on this is gonna mess up, so 1, 2, 3. There we go. Spot. Right about there. Right. Although hate you. Okay. No, I want merger. Okay, let's start from the top. Should be able to get rid of that and that. All right, so it's almost aligned with this. Merger here, then do they're not perfectly aligned. Okay, why are you not following? It is aligned. Perfect. Okay, so but it's not connecting. Why? Okay, you know what? I don't care about that anymore. Does it have to be in the... Maybe it has to be in the same... No, it doesn't. Why are you constantly facing the wrong way? What? Okay, got it facing the right way. So now, these should be starting to fill up. Perfect. Okay, now for you, I need to bring the wire and this and the plates. So let's see if I can get this up and running. Here. So for this, yeah, let's bring it up. Oh, fudge, no. That's the only problem, is the last one is going always going to be a little bit higher. Oh yeah, and I have to fix the stuff. So I won't really know if it works unless I go and fix that. So let's go do that now. It's too close. Do I have to redo the... I have to redo the whole friggin' stack. Because I don't... Oh, maybe not. Okay, why are you doing this to me? Heck. So I need to do... Oh my god. Should I just uninstall the game? That shit's getting annoying. Okay. Input. What about output? Where's the... Okay, yeah, it's going up. Sweet. Okay. So that's working. A little bit frustrating. But we got there. God. Not that that matters, but... Actually, the direction does kind of matter. Now you build in the direction that I... Okay. Actually, before I do that, so I don't end up pulling my hair out because of it, let's just do that. Okay. Perfect. There. All right. That anymore. Oh, that's full. Oh. It's going to here. So I guess that'll work, because I can just put this here facing that way, put a merger here like that, and then go zoinks, and then zoinks. Perfect. Ah, something feels like there's something tickling my nose. It's kind of annoying. Okay. So, next, is this one. So bring this up. So be similar. So this is going to be coming up here. So I won't be able to bring it up. I don't think. Or I might. Yeah, I think it might actually be fine. Okay, let's work on the pipes, because pipes have to go here. Yeah. Okay. Itchy. Okay. here. Okay, so far so good. Okay, let's do you. Okay. Uh-oh. Shoot. I might have messed that up. Shit. Ah. Okay, let's do up here first before. Sure, doesn't particularly matter. That's weird. Why it actually did the clicky sound. Okay, that worked. This likely won't work. So let's deal with that now. Come on, just for once in your life. God. That won't work. I don't know if it just like randomly does it or if there's a method to the madness. Okay, what if I do that first? Huh. Interesting. Okay, whatever. That I think I kind of understand now. This one's too high. There. you done. Just need to route you. There. Perfect. So for the wire, needs to go over here. So yeah, this one might be a little bit odd to route. I think what I can do, it's a little bit iffy, but this output goes here. Put a merger pointing that way, and then just have this go along like this, output go up along the floor into this merger, lift it, and go into here, and I'll have to have a splitter on there. And then I can just run maybe not. Might have to do this. Splitter, put the input on that side, take this, go here, that's a little bit too far. Can't see what you're doing. Oh, it's too close. So I wonder if I can move the splitter to here. It might be too close. I might not be able to. Oh, I can. Okay, so this might actually be fine. So yeah, that's ugly. Okay, so I guess that'll work. Yeah, I think that'll work. The difference is, though, This is going to be different because... Oh, no, actually. Should be fine, because I can just do this. Yeah. Ah, you son of a... There, maybe? Okay. Let's just do this right now. There. Yeah, because it's wire, that's right. So it's going to split up and then over there. Okay. Just kind of worried there for a second. Okay, let's make sure that you're rotated the way I want. There. Okay. Oh, I don't need it down here, that's right. Oh no! Okay. Here. Here. I think that's too high. Yes, it's too high. Oh my gosh. What am I doing? Okay. What the f... There. Yes. Okay. I do believe. All right. I got some rotors. I got some stators. We got some reinforced plates. Okay. So we're getting somewhere. Let's get rid of these. Now this should be fairly straightforward. And they have to go this way. Okay. Okay, so where do these come out? They're like almost perfect. Don't think I can go straight without okay, this is kind of ridiculous. That's a straight shot. Okay, don't do this now. God. Really? Come on, why? Why? Why are you giving me so many problems? What the hell? you friggin' connect? What the hell is wrong with you? I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with this crap. For fuck's sake. Connect. Oh my god. Really? You're really gonna friggin' do that? I have to redo this whole friggin' thing because you're being a dumbass? Why? Why? Why is it rotating the stupid... Ah, you fucker. What the hell? Ugh, you know what? I'm just not gonna deal with it. Getting sick of it. Off. Fuck off. Oh, come on, really? This feels like it's too low. It is too low. What the hell? That's too high, that's too low. this when they fix whatever the hell's going on with these. Why was I able to get it? See, that's too high. And that's... okay, whatever. I'm tired of dealing with this shit. They're gonna have to fix this, because... oh, come on. Are you kidding me? Okay, why? I must be getting tired because I am on the verge of quitting and uninstalling this game. Because this is starting to get incredibly frustrating. It shouldn't be this hard to get this working. You know what? Just fuck it. Why are you going the wrong way? Oh my fucking god. Okay. Because everything's going the wrong way. Ah, Jesus Christ. Getting tired. Getting frustrated. Okay. Focus. Focus. Before I go too far, I should have probably checked if things are actually flying up like I want them to. That's going up. Okay. Friggin' finally. Okay. So for this, I want merger. Going out this way. Okay, I don't even know where I'm going with this one. Oh yeah, okay. So this needs to be a merger going out that way. This goes to here. This goes like that. Oh fuck. Okay. There. Why is it curvy? And why did you stop? Okay, what the hell is going on now? I guess because the belts are too fast for the yeah, the belts are way too fast for the amount that comes out. But as long as everything stays full, it should be fine. Okay, phase 2 of the iron factory's done. So, what are we looking at? Alright, I need to log out because I'm getting tired and frustrated and I need to work tomorrow, so I need to get up early-ish, earlier than usual, because I'm going into the office because it's Friday and nobody's going to be there and I'm going to be able to get shit done. But phase 2 of this factory is done. So I think what I'll do next time is build out this floor, do another logistics floor, and then build out the floor that'll do the motors, the encased beams, and the frames, the heavy modular frames, because those are going to take a lot fewer machines. The motors are going to take one assembler. The beams are going to take 6. I'll just do 8. Because I think... yeah, I'll just do 8. Because I'm making way more concrete than I need. For now, I might have to expand that. But yeah, so I'll just do 8. 8 assemblers for the beams. 1 assembler for the motors. Because I'm not actually storing stators. Why? How many is this making? 20. So yeah. Yeah, no, that's fine. Motors. You take 10. So yeah, I'll just do one motor assembler. I don't use a lot of motors, so that should be fine. And then I'll do one manufacturer that does the heavy modular frames. So yeah, it shouldn't take me too long to do that. So after I do that, then I don't know, figure out something else that we can do to pass the time. I do want to scout out a place to make a bigger fuel factory, and I kind of want to do turbo fuel or rocket fuel. I don't know, whichever one's super cool that I'll be able to make a whole bunch of power in a smaller space. But yeah, so we'll do that next time. Anyway, thanks for hanging out and listening to my end of stream rambling. And I hope you have a good rest of your night, and I will see you next time. Have a great night, guys.